What the hell? Hey, Andrew, where does it go? I don't think it goes there. Oh no, that does not go there. Oh! I've never done this before. My car doesn't need to do this. It's all like a week event. I was looking at. That's supposed to be the what? What you get to see? I thought there was something. There's no place. I like it once your car gets goes to shit because like the engine just. I mean, there's also English here. And just you know, yeah, no, this is good luck. That's my brother. That's your brother? Yeah, he's like 12, maybe. Something like that. He's older than us. Alright, time for a quiz. What is this?
What's the guy's name that's next to Corey? In the pink.
Oh, Noah.
Brady.
I think, oh no. Yeah, Noah in the pink I drove in. Noah Mitchell.
I mean, like whenever he starts talking to the stream, I want to put his name on.
Oh, I don't think he's broad. I don't think.
Well, Brady wanted not. Brady didn't want to do it.
Oh, so no.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure. Let me look. I don't know how to spell his last name, but Noah Michelin.
If someone has yeah. Michelini. It's like Michelin.
Yeah.
You know what he does?
He was Avionics. Right? You ever think about that? I don't think that is true, but it does. I think sometimes, like, I know the general concept of how these work, but yeah, I think it's 7,000. Everything is so like tight together. One miss out one thing. Manufacturing. Works, you know, they'll pick up work and stuff. You could probably turn up the temper. No.
Or you don't want the ETA. 15?
15. Yeah, it might be 10, to be completely honest. It's definitely 10. Oh my god, that's so straight. I think so. Nice. Nice. That is so straight. Oh, that's going straight up.
Okay, who wants to commentate? I have the live stream up.
Is it a different link?
It's the same one. Is it not working?
Hold on, wait, hold on. Oh no, it works.
Okay. God, don't do that to me. I literally made this setup so that that wouldn't happen.
Either bite the bullet and buy a wireless launch controller, or make one yourself. People that are like affiliated with different rocket things, that's their NASA like like that qualifies on the team.
So both of you that are gonna do it? I mean, it's you guys are muted right now, so it's just yeah. So you guys are fine. But
I think my mom is watching.
good luck, good luck, good luck. Cool.
No.
I guess it wasn't no. I thought it was gonna be no. But whoever's gonna do it, I have like.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to have.
It'd be nice to put your name on that. So I put Noah in there, but if well, Noah's doing it. I mean, if Noah. You asked him. I assumed.
I don't know. We just assumed that nobody really wants to do it.
I mean, if Noah really wants to do it, that's fine too.
Noah, do you want to do the commentary? Yeah. No one's listening. Yeah, you want to come over and do it too?
Okay, I won't put names down then. Just.
We'll just pull in now because none of us know what we're gonna say. Oh really?
Why didn't you raise your hand?
Yeah. You should totally do it.
I didn't know that. Well, yeah, it's muted now. So yes, if you guys are ready.
Yeah,
Mic check first, see if we can hear. Okay, it's muted. Hello. All right, we are live here today on the 17th of April, 2021. Final launch for Voss, Project Voss for PSP-SL. Looks like there's some people still out in the field. Can we zoom in? That's a good question. No. This is Wellington Froelich. I'm on the air brake sub-team. And around me we have several other crew members. You guys want to say hi? Dimitri?
Hello.
Alright, cool. Dimitri, wait, what team are you? Name the team.
Hello everyone.
Or sub-team. Yeah.
I'm Demetrius. I'm in the construction sub-team.
Alright.
And I've mostly worked on the lower section of the rocket.
Well, thank you.
My name is Brady. I'm from Avionics, and I do a lot of the testing and verification. And also, I'm in charge of packing the charges for deploying the parachutes.
So you're our explosives guy.
Kinda.
Alright.
My name is Alex. I work on payload. I work extensively on R&D, retention and deployment, and then payload mechanical stuff.
Alright, so tell us what we're going to see and not going to see today.
Okay. So today our retention and deployment system will not be working, so don't expect payload to be dropping from the rocket.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll still be able to take out the payload from the rocket as soon as it lands, toss it on the ground, and then have it do its thing.
Alright, so tossing it on the ground, what does that mean? Are we throwing it up or throwing it on the ground?
Just placing it on the ground, yeah. And then it's going to stand itself up. We're not going to be able to take any pictures because we weren't able to get that system working, but otherwise it'll still be able to do everything it wanted to do.
Alright. Did we call it something? It's the lander itself?
Yeah.
So Project Voss is the overall name.
We just call it lander.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know, back when I was like 3 years ago when I started working on payload, I was designing the scoop for a rover that we made that was going to land and then dig up soil and stuff, deploy and then dig up soil. And I kept renaming the scoop. It's like I gave everything names.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have names for each system, but it's just an acronym.
Okay, well yeah, no, but I mean so I named the scoop Project Molehole and then Project Cola after I had to redesign it and everything. Those are like references to the deepest holes ever dug on Earth.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was one. I don't know. This is going off a tangent, but as we wait for these people to figure out whatever they're doing, which I believe is so right now they're all checking all the subsystems. They have to turn on all the switches, turn on all the lights, make them blink. Tap them a couple times if they don't.
Verify with the safety officer.
Yeah. He's out there. What's his name?
I don't know.
Richard, right?
And there's Chris.
Richard and Chris. Chris is our L3 guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we have an L3 suit?
Yeah, that's Chris.
Wow.
Yeah, Chris is well, I think he's just a research assistant now, or some. No.
He works at Zucro.
He works at Zucro. So is he a research assistant?
No.
He's just a general guy.
He just works there.
Yeah, he just works there. And he might be going into rocket business consulting afterwards, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so I was gonna go on a little tangent here about Project Mohole. Project Mohole was the U.S. Attempt at digging the deepest hole, and what they did was they dropped a probe into the ocean and drilled from the ocean floor down. And I forget how far they reached, but the only thing that mattered was that they beat the Soviets by depth standards that they reached. However, the Soviets started above ground, and they went down, and I think it was Project Cola or something, and they went down like 7 miles.
Oh, wow.
And after that, it just became too expensive. By the way, did you want to introduce yourself? Oh yeah, come on.
All right.
All right.
Hey everyone, my name is Andrew. I'm the person in charge of the live stream and making sure that everything runs smoothly on PSP.
All right. So wait, Andrew, are you part of other teams as well?
Yeah, I'm on the Liquids team working on VZB, which is our next contender for the 4 Mars competition. It's a liquid oxygen methane.
So you're going to Mars?
Wait,
why do they name it that? Is there a new goal or something?
It's so there's 2 groups, Friends of Amateur Rocketry and
Okay.
Mars, and those 2 are basically a partnership in making the competition.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, no, we're not going to Mars.
Not yet.
No, not yet. Step by step.
Yeah. So I was thinking, we have these rocket competitions, and they keep getting bigger and bigger, like the numbers, I think, right?
Yeah.
The altitudes get higher and higher.
Absolutely.
One day it'll be, universities maybe sending something out that far. I don't know.
Actually, next year we're going to space. We're trying to go to space.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
supposed to be, PSP is going to try and do
Space shot.
a space shot team. Details to be determined.
Okay.
Nothing announced just yet.
Oh.
It's a little,
All right, so we
little
got a
teaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have our leak source. All right, Andrew, you gotta keep us up to date. I don't know. I might not be here. We will see. I am a graduating senior. What are
the plan is to do 6 launches in 1 year, 5 verification tests, and then 1 launch to 150K. So it'll be like 5 launches to 10K, and that'll be testing avionics, recovery, and then if we do a 2-stage rocket, we'll be testing that as well to 10K.
Is that feet or meters?
Feet.
Okay.
10K feet, yeah. And then the last launch of next year, if everything works, it'll be a 125, 150K launch.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What's the Kármán line?
300K.
Okay.
So hopefully we can do that 2 years from now. But that's if everything goes smoothly.
Right.
And if we can pull off a 2-stage rocket, which no team has done before. We'll be
Okay.
the first
Oh.
group ever to launch a 2-stage rocket to the Kármán line.
Oh yeah.
If we can do that.
Has anybody else launched something to the Kármán line?
So USC managed to get to the Kármán line, I
Oh.
think 2 years ago. in
And they have a
2019.
really cool YouTube video about it.
Yeah.
Wow.
They have a full documentary about that.
Okay. All right. I was
Shout
not
out to
aware.
RPL.
Yeah.
They use a 1-stage or 1 booster, so it's a really, really big propellant section, and it's really expensive for us to do, and you can't test that at Zucro because it'll literally blow apart the building.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
so
I hear that they don't really have a testing facility though, and all
they
they
go
have
to
is
the
a-
desert. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We don't have an open area like that to test
Darn.
that big. Yeah, I think
Right,
it's like
right.
An R-stage rocket or something like that.
R stage.
Or R, yeah.
Right, because all the motors are labeled ABC through,
I don't remember.
I guess, Z or something.
So we would be using like an O and an L stacked on top of each other,
Uh-huh.
and then light one up at a time.
Okay. So cool.
If we decide to do that.
Alright,
I think
Well,
it's,
yeah.
it's like $10,000 to launch something that big.
Okay. Well, we'll look forward to that. Maybe we'll catch another live stream after this. I gotta stop hitting the table. But people are filing back. There's who we got coming in here on the screen. That's Skylar, our president, and Caitlin, Avionics head lead. And then we got our 3 certified instructors there. Chris in the middle. I'm not sure who the guy is. And then Richard with the hat.
Okay.
All right. So are we starting countdown here at some point?
Yeah.
Stay tuned, folks. Chris, how are we doing? What are we looking at for launch schedule now? All right.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
Sounds good.
Alright, hold on.
What's the press?
Okay, I'm gonna do a 1 minute countdown.
Do 5 because we're gonna do a safety thing over there. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
All right, yeah.
Wow. Oh, does someone want to push the button?
Safety thing.
Dude, I would totally want to push the button. If somebody
We're
else
gonna do our
wants to.
safety
Perfect.
thing real quick, and then we'll come back.
Thank you, Andrew. We got a countdown for 5 minutes,
We'll head back to where we stand for.
and then we shall return. We're doing a safety debrief, and we'll be back.
Two minutes. Alright, as we're doing the safety briefing, we're going to extend the time just by an extra minute, just to give them a little bit more time to cover everything that they need to make sure that this launch is safe for everyone. Test, test, test. So, do you want me to stay there? Do you want me to hold? Do you want me to hold on for a second? Or wait an extra minute? Extra minute. Okay, they just finished the safety briefing, but we're going to add just one more minute because we're trying to connect our avionics system to the GPS satellites. So we will we'll launch soon, but we're just trying to get everything set up and ready to go. Is it connecting? Not yet. We're still having some issues connecting to the GPS satellites, so we're just going to add another minute. But getting really close.
Avionics still needs to connect one of the egg finders.
Yeah. It's the telemetron,
Oh.
so it's a little bit more important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been telling them just
Okay.
getting there, adding a minute.
Yeah. There
So-
it is.
This is Brady speaking from Avionics again, but basically what we were just saying in the background is that the telemetrum altimeter, one of our altimeters that we use on board, it's the redundant one actually, but it has a built-in GPS, and it has its own antenna and entire setup that we do back at the avionics table over on the road, and so that is still just waiting to connect. So Caitlin said that we're probably going to give it another minute or two. But she'll call out either that we're gonna just launch without it connected because we have another GPS connected already, and or it'll get connected and we can get underway.
Let's pivot the camera, get a shot of the people over there working on it.
Yeah.
Action shot, if we can. Because we've always been looking out.
Avionics table.
All right, so they're on the. Oh shoot! Okay. Yeah, That's good. All right, they're at the table. We have in the. Oh gosh. That kid was wearing red.
She's in a.
She's kneeling behind the
Yeah.
computer. so you
Oh,
can
she's
hear
kneeling
us.
down. Yeah, she's behind that white square. That's the computer that they're working off of. And they're trying to connect. She's got this antenna. What's it called? That antenna's got a type of antenna has got a name. I think it's like a Yugi antenna or
And
something.
we can show the car setup.
Oh, let's see. And
It's just a car.
it is just a car. I didn't know something about a trailer. Who brought the trailer?
I don't know who car that is.
Yeah. All right. Well, there are like a bunch of silos around here that all look like a rocket, and it's giving me the doomsday vibes of.
In PSP,
As soon as I
Cape
walk-
Cow Patty.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they get to look at the thing that will be landing in.
Yeah. So we're at Purdue Dairy Farm, where I guess they make. I don't know why it's named Purdue Dairy.
I think it's like a research thing for ag.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, we've
Yeah,
destroyed their
yeah.
field a couple times.
The farmer is nice.
Yeah.
He's chill with it.
Is the mud okay? So every time we go and get the rocket, the mud has been terrible. Yeah, get a shot. Yeah, but it looks a little drier today.
Last time we landed, or 2 launches ago, we landed a mile
sorry.
that way.
Yeah.
And then last launch, we landed a mile.
Oh, it says it's at 0.
Oh, all right. Well,
Let's
that
put
was,
it back up.
sorry.
We landed like
Folks,
a mile
yeah.
of that
Right.
way, straight over there.
Yeah, that was interesting. Hey, Alpha Omega rocketry. Yes, we could take some Q&A. I'd like to. That's fine with me. After the rocket launch, but feel free to post your questions now, so we can address them and not disappoint you after we launch. And yeah. Because I don't know. Typically, we've shut the live stream off, but it's up to you, I guess.
We can keep it on as long
Yeah,
as my computer can handle it.
Okay.
If you're gonna be here, then yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I love the comment off Omega saying that sounds just undercover starships.
Yes, thank you.
And also Ian, shout out Ian. He's part of SEDS USA.
Okay.
Thanks for
Tuning in.
tuning in
Yeah.
and saying that we're staying safe with masks on and making sure we're following all the protocol that Purdue wants us to have to make sure that everything's safe. So
I think we should add another minute probably.
yeah.
But sorry, folks. We'll let you know. As
Yeah,
soon as
the
we can.
connection to the GPS satellites is particularly tough out here.
One more GPS to come into view, and then we should be good to go.
One more
Okay.
GPS. Okay.
Yeah.
Also cloud coverage.
Full
Yeah,
house
cl-
if we go
okay.
to the airport.
Yeah, let's get a weather debrief.
Oh wow.
I think we're
We
good.
should
I
be
guess-
good then, yeah.
Oh,
really?
Cloud coverage is what?
Originally it said clear, which means it's above 12,000, and then when Richard checked again, it said 12,000 broken, which means it's at 12,000. So it's
Okay.
coming in.
Okay. So yeah, we got some clouds coming in.
Hopefully it won't drop like 8,000 feet. So. I don't know. I've done it before.
I just want to launch our rocket with a tornado in the background. That's so wrong.
Yes.
Yes. So. Yeah, but Indiana law has changed, at least. Anyway, regards to masks. So
People out here, but thank you so much for helping.
Yeah, no problem.
looks like we're hooking up the battery right now. Chris is doing his thing, and he's giving the key to Skylar.
Oh, were we? Okay, we might be less than 2 minutes.
No, take your time. I'm just giving you everything.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, no, we got a minute and a half.
Let's stick with the time. I think that'll be pretty sweet.
Yeah. Let's do it in time.
Oh, this is such a nice.
All right. We have
Okay.
Skylar holding
I don't
the
know if I'm
charge.
gonna get it in time.
You're ready to go.
Okay.
Want to take pictures?
Thank you.
I think you did it last
I'm
time.
gonna
You
take
can
a video.
take the settings however you like.
We have just a shout out to Kush, whose car is currently the battery source for our launch, and yeah.
I'm
Hopefully.
actually getting audio. 'Cause
Are you not getting audio?
my parents are not getting audio.
Oh, well,
Well, the mic says it's working.
folks, if you can just put in the chat if you're getting our audio. Supposedly, some of our viewers aren't, so just comment in the chat there if you can hear us, please. That'd be great.
Okay. T minus 40 seconds.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah, if you can send that up. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna plug in this now.
Yep. T minus 30.
Oh yeah, alright. Well, audio should be good.
Okay,
Okay, audio's
where are we at? Time
Alright,
now.
cool.
17 seconds.
Okay, but we'll do like
14,
a 10. When we get to
15,
10,
Okay,
13,
12, 11, 10, 9,
8,
8, 7,
6,
6,
5,
5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2, 1. What? Ignition?
It's had a really long delay.
There we
There we go. And a deafening sound off the rail. There we go, and into the clouds. And the rocket has appeared to. I've lost line of sight. Oh, separation, somebody's called it.
Yeah.
Somebody heard a. Yeah, I heard a charge go off as well. Are we pointing?
Oh, I see it.
Oh, I don't. Oh.
It is far up there.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm still.
So I can see if I can try and get the camera to
Okay.
angle up there, but it's gonna be really tough.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
I lost
I lost
Right
it.
there, it's tumbling, so things are out. It looks like, is that drogue?
It's under drug, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Toga is deployed.
900.
Kind of a violent twisting action going up there, but that's typical. Yep, and we have two.
There it is. You see that little black speck right there?
So it is tumbling. Looks like Maine.
Oh, God.
Get open.
There we go. Maine. Deployed, everybody. So
Chaotically.
that is a very nice parachute deployment. We are happy to see that. Will it land on the telephone pole?
Oh no.
I like to see. Oh, thank you. Yes, drift, please. Oh, that was a godsend right there. I think it was gonna. Oh, you guys, that was.
Beautiful drift.
That is, Ellen, it's not far at all. That's probably 100 yards there.
Amazing.
I got it in.
Very good.
Skylar, do you have any?
So, yeah, Skylar,
Do you have any comments?
Oh, well, I don't know. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
So much, and I guess we can leave it going.
This is,
'cause-
I'll
we'll
take
just
some
leave it
Q&A.
there.
Yeah,
We're gonna take some Q&A after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for following our whole thing. I don't know.
Skylar,
I'm gonna go.
do you have a walkie-talkie? That way,
Yeah.
your updates, I can update them
I
here.
think Luke has the other one, or someone else does, but you
Okay,
can keep that
yeah.
one. It
Tell-
should be on channel 1.
Okay, tell me, just keep me updated.
I will, absolutely.
All right, cool. Folks, that was the final launch for Project Voss, which is Purdue PSP, which stands for Purdue Space Program, SL, student launch. And there you can see the parachute still blowing in the wind beautifully, collecting some straw, no doubt. And I don't know if that means video cut out or.
Oh yeah, this is. Yep, just.
All right.
With me.
I guess audio's still going.
Yeah.
We're still here. All right. Thank you guys. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we're back.
You've and Alpha, Ellie, thank you guys very much. Definitely a lot of work went into this. We started integrating probably, well, I know I was working on it Wednesday and then Friday. And so and then the team put everything together yesterday and brought it over today, and this has probably been our most efficient launch. So thank you. What was the expected apogee? We would like it to be 4,100 feet, and almost exactly because of our air brake system, which is designed to meet that target apogee. Otherwise, it would have gone most likely much higher, about 5,100 feet. What we're hoping and praying that our air brakes worked. So that's a story there. If you guys want to know, air brakes last launch supposedly deployed, but we had to do some investigative engineering afterwards to see if they actually did, because the angle at which they deployed was so small that the camera that is mounted on the top of the rocket couldn't actually pick up if it opened or not. So we had to recreate a scenario where the pads were opened at their maximum angle, which we determined after we got the flight data, and we had to take an image of the rocket again, and we determined that they probably opened, and that's why we hit almost 4,100 feet. I think we were at 4,129 feet last time, or something like that, 4,200 feet, something like that. Very, very close for model rocketry standards. And so, yeah, now you can see them out there. Right now, the team leads are working on analyzing the landing site, and the certification people, certs, are going over it as well, making sure no charges are still active or could be fired lest someone loses a finger or something like that. But that's a beautiful shot out there with the Indiana countryside and the dairy farm. So folks, yeah, thank you again. Any questions, let me know. And I should be getting some live updates here. Let me just see if I can talk to these people.
I think it's on.
I don't think it's on either, so let me see. We have a walkie-talkie that supposed to connect to the other one that Luke has out there. I'm not sure if it's let's just press all the buttons.
Oh, hold. I think.
Oh yeah, it's
Unless
not
it's
do
dead.
something. Unless it's dead, yeah. Could be dead.
There's a good chance it's dead, actually.
All right.
I think it's dead.
All right. Well, this walkie-talkie is dead. I will try and so I will try to call Kush. Actually, I have his number, so maybe he can update us. I wonder if he'll be on call here. Let me see. Give me just 1 second, folks. I'm trying to make contact with our team, with our leader.
That's actually really funny.
Your call has been forwarded.
Okay, wait, hold on. That's kind of funny. Yeah, our method of communication has failed. Human to human. Hopefully not rocket to computer, though. Pick up. I think he should have his phone on him.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
Alright, Kush. You're failing me. You can
try Andrew.
I don't know that I have Andrew's number. Luke. Oh, I do have Luke's number, so I will call him. See if he's on there, or if he's picking up. Please pick up. Alright, cool. Yeah, our walkie-talkie's dead. But we wanted some updates from y'all so we could update the viewers here.
Sure thing.
Alright.
So it looks like we got about 4,900 feet. That's the current call. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's possible the air brakes didn't go, but Kush is looking at the pads and he thinks that they look actuated. And based off of the flight profile, since it angled to the side, we think that might have been the cause. So we're not going to make any calls just yet, but
Okay.
yeah, we're still sort of figuring this out.
Yeah, sure.
Everything's in one piece and no damage, so all good.
That's good. Very good. Thanks, Luke. Yeah, just to let you know, our walkie-talkie's dead, so if you have any other updates, just feel free to call or text or whatever.
Walkie-talkie's dead?
Yeah, this guy's dead.
Alright.
I don't know how to turn on. If so.
Alright.
We're
Yeah, my
holding
bad.
We're holding mode, which is why.
Yeah, that's the button. Yeah, don't worry about it. If it doesn't work, just call me.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good. Alright, thanks, Luke.
We'll be back soon.
Sure.
Later.
Alright, folks, you heard it. So, yeah, 4,900 feet, that's unfortunate for at least air brakes because we were hoping to get it down to exactly 4,100 feet. Our project is sort of based on something someone else did, and he was able to get it within 9 feet of his target apogee. And we were hoping for some similar results, even though we wrote our own code and we built our own, designed our own air brake system. So, but this is the first model rocket club with air brakes on it, and so I think for us, it's a learning process. Next year, Kush Patel will be the air brakes lead. There will certainly be progress made. He's a good guy, and everything will be approved upon. So, but you heard it. The flight path was a little odd, I think, from previous launches I've attended, and I've been doing this for 3 years now. So that is what happened was it came off the launch pad, and it sort of twisted and to the left, and then continued into the sky. I don't know if we caught that on camera. I wasn't looking myself. I was looking at the rocket, of course.
Yeah, it was a little tough to.
Yeah, it's always hard.
So.
But I'm sure Andrew did his best. I hope you guys saw that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the remote control would have worked, but I guess it's dead. Can't always win everything here. Yeah, any questions? Let us know. Yep. Julian, thanks for tuning in. They should be grabbing and picking up things as we sit here and watch them, but it could be a little bit. I know I'm the type to just let's get it going kind of thing, and I'm not out there currently. but that's alright. Anyway, folks, this is my this is my last launch, personally, as a Purdue student, undergraduate student. So, yeah, this is kind of a moment for me, I guess. But
grad school?
I have gotten into grad school. Thank you, yeah. Here at Purdue for research with Professor Collicott, doing 0G blood surgery separation. Surgery, and then separating the blood that comes out of the surgery or wound into blood and air. Yeah. So that is, I have been given that. And if I do decide to take that, which is such a tempting offer, I may come back to these guys, because this is just an amazing club. I joined sophomore year after having been on like Lunabotics and not really enjoying that experience too much. Not to just hate on anybody out there who's from Lunabotics. There might be, AOR, but then I found SL through the big general PSP meeting. I was like, man, they're putting payloads on their rockets? Yeah. That's so cool. That's what I want to do. So that's what what motivated me. Now, liquids and solids are super cool, and they go way higher than we do. But I was always motivated by the payload side of things. And so if you guys are looking for all sorts of experience, you get rocket experience here a little bit, but electronics and mechanical design, this is the club to do it in, because the competition changes every year, and it keeps it engaging, and yeah. All right, so AOR would like to know more about AVI. Well, Julian, if you want to tell me what AVI stands for, I'll be sure and more than glad to explain a little bit. So, thank you, Horizon. That's very, very kind of you. And yes, I'm actually working on my own custom flight computers because I'm just curious. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, good luck with that, Alpha. Hopefully that goes well. You let us know over Instagram if we can help you get some attention for your launch, and we'll be sure to do that. I'm not aware of actually who the president is.
Eric Williamson?
Oh, no, not for PSP, but for SL of next year.
Next year?
Is it Skylar?
I think it's Andrew.
Oh, right, that's right, Andrew. Andrew will be,
Andrew Darmody.
Yep, our president for next year. He's currently safety lead, and which is not uncommon. We've had, I've had one safety lead become our president before as well. That was Michael Rapella, if he's tuned in. And yeah, so probably. So, folks, if you can tell, they're sort of, I think, starting to wrap up the parachute out there right now, and hopefully they're separating they've got, so inside the rocket, there's these very taut lines called, what are they called? Oh, I forget, but they're just ropes, essentially, that tie one bulkhead, which means, which is like a very, very thick plate that can take a lot of load, to another bulkhead. So you saw those sections floating around in the air. Each one of those has a bulkhead on either side that will take the brunt of the load when it separates. And they're all connected via carabiners, and so they have to unfasten those, and those are all duct tape, so that's a little bit of a hassle. But for safety reasons, or for appeasing NASA, we have to duct tape them with orange Gorilla Tape, which is never fun, opening them. But yeah, it looks like they've done that, and filing back now, the heroes, champions. Good day. It's always a good day when the rocket lands, period, in line of sight with a parachute attached. So, folks, that about wraps it up. We can wait for them to come back and they can say their final thing. I'm getting a text from Kush that the air brakes didn't work. I figured as much because 4,900 feet doesn't sound very promising. So last flight might have been just a fluke. Might have been due to the angle at which we had launched. So it's a little sad, but a little disappointing. However, we went through the code this week, and we did vacuum testing for air brakes. Sorry, I'm a little biased here because I was on air brakes, but it seems that everything else was nominal, as they say. I don't think anything immediately popped out, say with avionics or construction. Obviously, it all landed. Yeah, there he is, JJ, carrying the rocket this time. That's a fun job. It's all muddy, typically. And that's the lower end there with the fins. And yeah, everybody's slinking back. There they go. Alright. Oh, y'all. At this point, we are going to clean up the rocket a little bit from any dirt that might have gotten in it and take it back to the ASL. Because that is it. We have to write our post-launch assessment review and submit that to NASA. Hopefully we'll get our a good score at least. I know part of the scoring for this competition is based on altitude. And so since we were about 800 feet above our target altitude, we might not get such a great score. But nonetheless, we've had a great year thus far. CDR, we got a great score. FRR, we got a great score. And above average, which is very good. And yeah, so now we just have to submit everything.
Also, we're going to do the payload experiment here.
All right.
We're going to do the payload experiment here, so we can probably put that on video too.
Okay, so next,
The live stream's still going on.
Yeah.
So that's Skylar. She's the project manager for SL.
Yes.
I think we'll take the picture first, and then we'll do the payload experiment.
Perfect.
And then we can be done for the day.
Okay, yeah, so picture first, then we're going on to the payload experiment, which should be fun. Hopefully you guys stick around for that because payload is it's a lander, sort of in honor of the Mars lander InSight that landed this past year, or maybe it was 2 years ago, I can't remember actually. I know I talked about it on my radio show. Yeah, so I guess we'll perform it right there in the grass. And what it should do is stand upright. But as you all may or may not know, but the lander is supposed to deploy from inside the rocket after the rocket glides down smooth and silkily to the ground. And then it deploys from the R&D system and orients itself upwards in an upright position. And so we'll be testing that today. This is the amazing other half of the competition. Now when I went down to Huntsville 2-3 years ago, there were a bunch of teams there, and some of them have just amazing payloads and capabilities. Like there's this one university, Vanderbilt, they're always up at the top. I think they do this competition as a senior design project. And they deployed 2 separate drones from their rocket and flew them autonomously, I believe, to some sort of yellow marker on the ground at the launch site. And there we go. There's a photo. I guess I'm missing it. That's all right. Oh, Andrew. Okay. All right. Yeah. Photoshop me in. All right. Well, yeah. No. All right, dude. That's all good. I missed a couple in my time, and haven't made those photos. That's all good. Yeah, folks. They're hustling. Payload team is hustling now. They know they're on camera. I know Kush, you guys run out every day. Yeah, we did. We did a lot of work, and Kush did a lot of work. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, this is a good day to launch a rocket, I believe. Pretty decent outside. Not too sunny, not too warm either. So, yeah. Nice cloudy day. Low wind. Yeah, low wind, that's always nice. We had, last year, Julian's on call here, but last year we launched on a similar day, I'd say. Way colder though. Way colder. Wow. Were you there?
First one?
The one where we lost lower frame? Oh, okay. So this is a year ago, and it launched. The main did not. I don't believe the main deployed, or it did at Apogee. I forget exactly, but we lost sight of it, and we lost the lower airframe. It just decided to go somewhere like, I don't know, Wonderland or something, and we couldn't find it for 3 days. We came back to our field, and oh boy, battery's dying.
40 minutes.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah, we'll try to get you as much as we can, as long as my computer can last.
All right, that sounds good. So in the chat, I have a question. How many people are from Purdue or are associated with Purdue? Student, professor, etc.
In total, 50,000, I think. It's a massive.
Purdue's massive. Yeah, definitely.
So I think there's like 40,000 students, and then I think the 10,000 are faculty and staff. Purdue's a massive school.
Yeah, I think there's about 7 or 8,000 engineering students, and then of those 7 or 8,000, at least my grade is about 300 students. But if you are from Purdue, let us know in the chat. You love to know.
I get some fact checking.
Yeah.
I have to say though, like for people who are still looking into colleges, Purdue is a big school, but there are a ton of organizations and places where you're able to get a smaller community, and that's always the best part.
Oh yeah. So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, don't get too struck by the 50,000 people thing, because honestly, you'll be able to find a community that they can be able to get the one with.
Yeah, and I'd say probably the majority of people live off campus. I don't think it does, Chris, yeah. Okay, folks, well, I'm in the way again.
No, don't end it yet. I think they want to do a payload.
Yeah.
We're keeping it as long as my computer can handle it.
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Yeah, so tell them we have limited time here. What do we got? Oh, anybody can enter PSP at any time, as soon as they're a freshman. As soon as you hear about it, really.
Yeah, so in the fall, and usually at the beginning of each semester, we usually do a call out.
Yeah.
And so that's a big presentation meeting that we basically bring all the people who are interested in PSP, and we have them, we explain to them like what teams you can be involved in, what sort of projects you can be part of, and all the cool stuff that you can be doing while you're on PSP. So there's no like selection process or anything like that. It's just you show up, show your interest, and we'll put you in a position where you can contribute.
Yeah, there's a club on campus called Orbital, and they do selections, like they'll interview you and whatever.
Yeah. So there's certain teams that are not PSP do interview processes, but for PSP our goal is that we don't do that, if at all.
Yeah, it tends to work out because people who really want to commit to it, and they learn, and they'll take on tasks that maybe they don't know how to solve from the beginning, and those who don't find it too interesting, they tend to drift away, or whatever it is, they find something else. And so the interview process isn't I don't think it's necessary for a club, but it's a club, so student club, anybody can join anytime. All right, well, thank you, Ian. Thank you very much, and have a great day there. Is K3CR part of PSP?
K3RC is part of PSP, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
K3RC is the Kyle Runkle Regional Rocketry Competition. That's a competition that Suds USA started. The plan was for them to compete this year, but the competition got postponed to next year, and so what they're going to be doing instead is they already have a rocket designed, and they're developing it right now, and so they're going to be launching it next month.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully at the same location here at the at Cape Cow Patty.
Cape Cow Patty.
Yeah, so that's what we call it.
That's amazing.
Hopefully, if all goes well, we might be able to get a stream going up for that launch as well.
Okay.
K3RC is going to keep going.
Kush, I believe, is the president for K3RC. Yeah. And he was telling us how he came up with this idea for the payload inside the rocket. Because I guess they're doing payloads too now, which is amazing.
Yeah, I think their payload is like a 2D plotter.
Yeah,
it's
like a 3D. It's a 3D printer, but just a 2D. They're only doing, I guess, 2 dimensions, but they're gonna print a P during flight, I guess. And there's all sorts of challenges that come with that, especially like vibrations. But that is a very unique idea and very cool. I saw the printer myself. It looks really, really neat. They have this like system of belts that is only one belt that's wrapped around a bunch of different pulleys and 2 motors on different sides. And it can move this. If you've ever seen a 3D printer, there's an extruder at the top that extrudes the filament, the plastic or whatever it is, and it moves in up and down and side to side directions. And this belt is just one belt. It can move through 2 motors. It can move the plotter side to side and up and down, and which is really neat. Somebody came up with it, and the interesting how it does it is by spinning the motors either in the same direction or against each other in opposite directions, and you can move them in all 4 directions. You can move the extruder in all 4 directions that way, which is super cool. I've never heard of that before. So yeah, we got a mini 3D printer going up in our rocket next for PSP.
Pretty awesome stuff.
Yeah, that's what you get at Purdue. Very good school. And I'm from out of state, so yeah, that's why I came here, for aerospace engineering. And my grandfather came here as well. He was class of 50.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a building that I guess they donated to, and he studied civil engineering. He was on the GI Bill after he was a pilot in the American Theater. I have his old flight logs, and he actually wrote a research paper on the importance of looking around while flying or something.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, where are you from, Andrew?
I'm from Seattle,
cool.
Northwest. Yeah, so I'm also from out of state.
Mm-hmm.
I'm majoring in computer engineering, so I'm doing all the. So I did Avionics for the Liquids team for a while, and now I've stepped back a little bit and doing a bit more on business stuff and doing a lot of the marketing and web for PSP. So
very cool. So are you focused on hardware or software architecture?
So the cool thing about computer engineering is that it's more of both.
Okay.
So if you major in computer science, you're more on software.
Yeah.
If you do electrical engineering, then you're more on hardware. But computer engineering is a hybrid. So like you learn about like embedded systems and interfacing with a microcontroller and all that stuff. And so it's a really nice mash of hardware and software. And it looks like they're going to start their experiment.
Yeah.
So go ahead and see if we can get it all set up here.
Yeah, it looks like we can see right there. Just put it on the ground. You guys want to put it on the ground right there? Matthew. Here, back it up.
No, is it right here?
No,
It's in the grass, though.
No, the view is, you got to back it up a little bit.
Oh, we wanted to put it like on the ground.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Grass
get
is
it
not-
lined up
is
right
not-
to know if they're laying it on their side. And then
In here?
Yes.
Okay, so we're putting it in the dirt because that would simulate, actual deployment. Oh, it's dusty, which is nice, rather than super muddy.
Can you see it?
How many people?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay.
Yep. We got. I'm not sure. List off, everybody. We need to know how many people are watching. One. You still there? Is that you see it? Yeah. We can see it. Yeah, there we go. Put it right there. You guys see it? That's our little. Here, Matt. Matt, go a little further back.
Wait, us?
You're fine.
Too bad. There we go. All right, there. Stop.
Wait, you guys can see that?
Yeah. Stop.
I'm gonna say that this thing is not. It's fast, but we'll find out. We ready?
Ready? Yeah, we're live. Keep going. Okay, so they're turning it on right now. Just turning the switch into the key switch. There we go. Now it's just sitting in the ground. You guys see it there, don't you? Yeah. There we go.
I think it does that a few times.
It does.
Yeah, so it rolls around a few times, I guess.
It's part of like the algorithm.
Okay, it's cycling through the legs. There's 3 legs that'll put it up on stilts.
There's a pretty big delay.
Yeah.
It's on the lantern.
Oh! So that was the deployment feature. And you can see
You want to do it over here?
Yeah, we need to try it in the dirt. Yeah, well, not submit that one to NASA. Forget that. We'll scrub that one. We can do this again. Much easier than a rocket. He got his finger caught in it. That's Matt holding the. Oh, come on! Just chuck it there. Can we see it? I believe it's there. Yeah, you guys can see it. All right, cycling through the legs again. We can kind of see it. It needs to go slower in my. There we go. So, yeah. Seems to be a little too
Matt.
top heavy.
You want to do it on a flat dirt surface?
No, we want to try it on the
Dirt, yeah. Put it in some flat dirt.
We know this thing can perform.
Yeah.
We don't know if it can perform on this.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to find out.
Yeah.
They want to see it actually stand up, so we have the Well, me too.
Alright, so we're going to try it again. I guess just one last time here. Or until we get it. I'm not entirely sure. Because we know it can perform. This PC is in battery saver mode. Gotcha.
They're just trying to go until it works.
Okay, we're just going to try and go until it works. At what point Hey! Hey, there we go! Awesome. Have we done anything with thrust vectoring? No, we have not, but we are.
I think we want to do stuff with thrust vectoring next year, so stay tuned for next year's launches.
Kaylin, do you want to tell us anything about avionics? Just give them an update.
Yeah, so both our parachutes deployed correctly. I think the main like got slightly tangled, but it untangled itself. So that's all good. Yeah, we got data from the 2 altimeters, and have we said like the altitude or like the Apogee?
But
yeah.
Was it 49?
Yeah. So the Apogee is from one altimeter was 49.20, and from the other is 49.47 feet. So on average like 49.30. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that was Caitlin, our avionics lead, giving us the skinny. And folks, I think that's gonna be a wrap.
I think that's good.
Yeah. Well,
So
thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your year, guys. Stay tuned for all the other launches coming up through PSP. Thank you, Andrew, and shout out to everybody who tuned in.
Did we have anybody still watching for the payload?
Yeah.